There's an eagerness in my spine as I wait to speak to Ross Gay. My right leg, which is typically fatigued from holding up my body, finds a sudden strength to tread up the line. Catalog of unabashed gratitude clenches tightly between my index and middle finger, while my thumb awkwardly hangs from the handle of my crutch. This must be what dedication looks like, I tell myself. When it's my turn to get my book signed, I say his name like I've known him my whole life, and he laughs, and you can feel his smile soothing any discomfort that exists in the room. I mean, literally. There's a warmness in the way that he giggles. Before he signs my book, I tell him how much it meant to me, especially Spoon, the one about his best friend who was murdered. I tell him I had a best friend once, and she killed herself, though she might have been murdered too. I tell him of my struggle to write of her, and you can see his face turn dismal, the warmness of his voice freezing. I can't tell if it's an expression of sympathy or reminder. When I get home that night, I search his name on the internet, watch past readings, hoping to find him reciting Spoon. I find nothing. Search again, hoping to scratch away this itch I don't realize is there. Nothing. I search again, just to be safe. Nothing. It amazes me how there are 19 videos, and yes, I did count, 19 videos of him reading, and none of them show him reciting Spoon. It does not occur to me until now that maybe he has done this intentionally. That maybe there's a voice in his head that tells him no every time he flips to the page. Maybe he didn't want to write the poem in the first place. Maybe it brings back memories. Maybe he's tired of imagining his friend floating in a pool of blood. Honestly, I don't know. A few minutes ago, I came across a site that had a recording of Ross reading Spoon. By the third stanza, he chokes on his words, grunts, and exclaims he wants to keep going. By the 13th stanza, you can hear his breath thinning, the silence in the background grabbing hold of his vocal cords. I like to imagine that his face was blank and barren, that his arms shook while holding the book, his bones chattering about the mistake he just made. I like to think this must be what fearless looks like. Unlike myself, who has yet to elaborate on my best friend in this poem.